Hello, it's Julian again, and today I want to show you my approach of playing acoustic guitar in different ways. And first of all, I want to break down the difference between the role of the two hands, like I did in the video of blues phrasing on electric guitar before. And your two hands got two different roles. The right hand is kind of your drummer who does the percussion and the rhythm, and the left hand is doing your harmonies. Now I want to show you some possibilities you can do with each hand. First of all, let's start with the right hand. And the right hand, in context of acoustic guitar, to me is the role of a drummer or percussion player. And you just can play rhythm there. So with the left hand, I'm just muting the strings, which means I just put the fingers on all strings, but I don't press anything down. I just lie them there and let them rest. And with the right hand, I'm just playing a 16th note pattern, so 16 notes per bar and 4 notes per beat. So when I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm playing them all equally, so I'm trying to make them sound all the same. Then you can do accents. Accent is something when you just hit one note a bit harder or louder than the other. So the easiest way to set accents is when I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, always on the beat. So then you can set accents, for example, just on the 2 and the 4, like a snare drum would play, like 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in our 16 note pattern it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a drummer. The 16th note I'm playing there kind of imitate a hi-hat, and the 2 and the 4 imitate the snare drum. So I have a 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've seen a video of Dave Grohl, who is a fantastic drummer originally. He also said he's looking at the guitar like a drum kit, and he's dividing the strings like the lower strings are more kicks and snares, and the higher strings are more like the cymbals. So he was showing his hit Everlong in that video I saw, and he demonstrated like it's like almost like a drum pattern. And now I just play the 16th notes more on the lower strings, and on the 2 and the 4 I go like for the full range. Now I broke a string. So when you do the accents, you can do them in a more dynamic way. When you just divide the strings a little bit, what means the hi-hat pattern I am playing on the lower strings, and the 2 and the 4, like the backbeat, I'm taking the full range. So it's more the percussive way, and I'm playing with a pick. And also on electric guitar I'm playing between 1 millimeter and 1.2 millimeters with my signature picks here. They're really cool. And on acoustic guitar I go lighter. So I'm playing these Dunlop picks with 0.88 millimeters because I think it's a good choice, because you still can play melodic accents, like, but also when you're strumming it's not too heavy, like. So my recommendation is, if you want to play acoustic guitar with a pick, it's a good middle, so 0.88 millimeters, and these Dunlop picks with a grip I can recommend. Now I want to show you what different dynamics in the right hand can make. Let's just take very simple chords like A minor, G and D. And I'm just playing a Now I'm playing all the strings all the time, so you can hear how much difference dynamic is making here. So everything at the same level and all the strings are played through. And now I'm playing the same thing, same chords, same rhythm. Also the 16th notes are running through all the time, but I'm just hitting some notes softer, some notes harder, and sometimes I only stay in the lower strings and sometimes I'm using the full range. So can you hear the difference to that? Also, you're going to groove better when you do that. So that's one main thing I'm doing all the time. On the left hand, the first way is to play open chords, like just as they are, and you damp the strings. I'm damping the strings with my thumb. So for example, on an A minor chord, you don't play the low E string, so I'm just laying the thumb here and let it rest, so you don't hear any tone. But I'm also trying to not play the low string with my right hand, but just to make sure if you hit it accidentally, you got the thumb here, so it doesn't sound. And also like on a D, it's the same. And when I'm playing acoustic guitar, I'm playing the A string on a D chord most of the time. And the next way is to play barré chords. And the advantage of that is you're covering all the strings with that finger. So when you push them down, they are ringing, and when you just release them, but let the fingers lie on the strings, you just have like this muted sound. And that way you can play your accents with the right hand, and with the left hand you can decide when a chord should ring and when not. So and if we go back to our pattern before, we did with the right hand, like just the accents on 1, 2, 3, 4. We can now play it with a chord and practice just the on beats, like 1, 2, 3, 4 are the ringing chords, and the other ones are just like dead notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we try it with 2 and 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very important is the right hand is just playing all the time, constantly through. Bam, 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 bam. And now you can just practice and try and decide what notes are ringing, how long they are ringing. You just can play. And here you can also try, when you play a chord, you just can try it with just keep the chord on, like the right hand is dividing the string patterns again, like the 16th notes on the low and just the 2 and the 4 loud with all strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. One pattern I like to play, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I want to show you my approach to open chords and to make a little arrangement. If you have two guitars with the same chords, it's boring to play like exactly the same chords as the other guitar player. So here I got two ideas. First idea, if we take the A minor, G and D chord, I like to play this chord, which is an A minor add 9 chord. It's like the same as this one, but just the high notes are ringing open. So I'm playing the thumb, the low string, the third and the fourth finger on the A and the D string, and on the G string, the minor third, I'm playing with the first finger. So I can play, and then here on the G I'm doing the same idea, but I cannot let ring the E as an open chord because it's not in the G chord. So I'm just let the B ring as an open chord, and the G I'm playing here on the 3rd fret. So, and by the way, if you're interested in all these voicing, how they work with each other, just let me know in the comments. If you want to, I can make another video where I go deep into that. And the D is like, it's also a D add 9. So I'm playing the whole thing. Very nice open sound. And the other way to make it sound different is to use a capo. And the way it's working is like when I'm playing that chord, the A minor, you can also play it like here, the barré, it's the same chord. And on the fret where I have the first finger covering all the strings with my barré chord, I put the capo on it. And by the way, it's important when you use a capo that it's not screwed too light, because then the notes don't sound properly. But it shouldn't also be too hard, because when it's like pushing too hard, the guitar sounds detuned. So, and now I got the A minor chord, which is like playing like that, but we don't need that finger. Then we got the G, which is now the shape of a D, and we got the D, which is now in the shape of an A chord. So, and I'm trying to record it now so you can hear the impact of all these things together. And there's one more thing you can do. You just can arpeggiate some notes. I put the capo on again. And I'm not strumming, I'm just playing. Let's just try it in context. What you were hearing now, I was recording with just that microphone. It's a Lewitt LCT 140 Air. With these settings you can see here. It's not an expensive microphone. I did compare some, and this one works very well for me for recording acoustic guitars. And I just added a little bit of a pure plate reverb from Universal Audio in Ascend. It's just a great reverb. And the EQ settings I was just showing in before, just a little bit of low shelf in both guitars, that it doesn't get too muddy. When I'm recording to a whole mix or arrangement, I probably take a bit more out of the low frequencies, and also I'd use a compressor on that. But I'm going to make a video about compression and all that in the future. So please make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything. And I hope you liked that video. I'd be happy to read some comments. I'm always happy if I can improve something or can help you even better. Thanks, and see you next time.